The Bastard Sons with a U, S-U-N-S. That's really up to the listener, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it's a lot like a Sublime kind of. We're a little more aggressive reggae, aggressive punk rock and fast punk rock than Sublime, but a lot of the reggae elements are there. Sublime, Authority Zero. We got a little Irish drinking influence, Flogging Molly, a little Bob Marley influence. You'd really have to hear it, but inspire me. I mean, I guess it would be being up there in itself. Because at first I was just doing it for my own enjoyment, just for fun, just to see if I could sing like Bradley or like Bob Marley. But once I got up in front of a crowd, I realized they really liked me. It kind of started to become a drug on its own. You know what I mean? You start to just kind of crave it, and I took it from there. So what inspires me to perform is performing. It's every time you do it, it gets more kick-ass, and it's. Am I allowed to cuss? I'm sorry, I forgot about it. Okay. So yeah, that's what inspires me now, is to decreation. I want to write a great song so I can go out there and perform it and have people tear the roof off. Absolutely. Like I said, I definitely Sublime, definitely Bob Marley. I love a lot of the old school reggae. But when I was younger, I grew up on St. Simon's. There's a lot of surfing. We'd go down to Jacksonville, Florida. A lot of surfing, and because of the surf culture, there's also a big punk rock culture, or there was. So a lot of bands like NoFX, Lagwagon, Strung Out, a lot of stuff a lot of people haven't heard of. They all came through on the circuit, so I got to see everybody in Jacksonville. And that really was the only stuff I was listening to in the beginning. In the beginning, Sublime was too soft for me. I was straight up fast punk rock, that NoFX. That's what I loved. But then Sublime kind of opened me up, and I started to get more into the reggae. So definitely, those are my biggest influences. I love my band. We almost every show we do is like, I don't want to say a religious experience because I respect religion, but it's about as close as you can get, if you ask me. I mean, we're really energetic, and people get sweaty and have a great time, and they're always smiling. So all the shows are kick-ass to me. But like we did one not too long ago that was Bodog. It was a battle of the bands. And we made it all the way to the Atlanta finals, and this is for the whole Southeast. You know, this is a big deal. It was a really big deal, and I was sick. I was sick as a dog. I remember that. Hoarse, freaking out, wondering how the hell I'm going to do this show tonight. And this is a big show for us. The winner of this show is going to L.A., right? So this is like no joke. So we get there, and we walk out into the stage, having never seen Center Stage Atlanta. I don't know if anybody's familiar with that, but it's monstrous. It's huge. Like, compared to what we're used to, it's out of control. So, you know, you see that, and now I'm really freaking out because my voice is an effing mess. So, long story short, our time comes. Everybody was really cool. It ended up working out well. We hit the stage, and they just ate it up, man. We tore that place down. We didn't win because we're crazy. We're a real, we're a punk rock band. We're not really your mainstream type of thing, but we definitely left an impression on everybody there. You know, you ask them who brought the house down, you know. And so that would have to be one of my favorite shows because I was pissing my pants before it. And after it ended up being one of the greatest experiences of my life. And we had a party bus, so we all got loaded. All of our friends, everybody was packed on this bus. And that's the $1 million question, isn't it? Or the $5 question, depending on how it goes for us. Where do I see the future of our band? I'll tell you where we want to be. We're not really interested in your big label signing. I mean, I think anybody would do it. You know, you throw a bunch of money at them. I'd like to be secure. But if you want to know what my goal is, my band's goal is really just to get well known. We want to get enough financial backing to make it our job. I want to be able to make this my job. But the problem is, you go out on tour, you got a dog at home, you got a house at home, you got to pay a water bill. It don't matter if you're not there. You still have to have a home to come home. You know, people don't realize. So my goal, like what I want for the future of my band, is to make enough money to make this our career. You know, I don't have aspirations of being the next, you know, Justin Timberlake or anything. Nor do I particularly want to. I really like making music and having a great time. And I want to perpetuate it, you know. I want to make enough money to live and be happy and have maybe a family at some point. But really, I just want to make enough money to keep playing music, to go anywhere I can go. Europe, of course, would be great. But even just the U.S. would be cool.